Extra, and I have Steph Black, the Executive Director of United Way of Western Nebraska with me. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, a busy season, as always, for the United Way. It doesn't stop.
No, but that's good. We're getting lots done.
Maybe at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of a break.
We do.
Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple weeks in December, yeah, when everybody else is burning vacation time, you know, we're just trying to regroup. And
of course, right now we're coming off of what was a very successful Stuff the Bus campaign.
It was awesome. Just wanted to thank our community, because without the community support, we certainly cannot do what we do without everyone either helping sort, donating supplies, donating money so we can buy more supplies, and helping deliver those. This year we had amazing partners. Main Street Market put on a barbecue that they cooked 411 burgers in 2 hours, and they gave us half the profits from that. And then we also had great donations that day. But just everyone giving donations, we were able to fill 152 backpacks for Kaplan applicants, and we delivered 101 boxes of school supplies to Scottsbluff, Gering, Mitchell, Morrill, Minnetonka, Bridgeport, Baird, and Banner County schools.
Wow.
So the community, we had advised people that needed a little help with school supplies to actually contact the schools that their kids attend, and the counselors would get them connected while supplies last.
Also with Sydney, you were involved.
Right.
This year.
New this year, Kaplan has always been our partner in the Stop the Bus event here locally, and we do serve Sydney, so we reached out to the Sydney Kaplan office, and they have done backpacks in the past for their applicants, but this year we joined forces and did our Stop the Bus program similar to what we do here, and they were able to fill 90 backpacks and delivered 10 boxes of school supplies to Sydney's schools.
Very nice.
It was a really successful event, and we reached a lot of families.
Definitely so. Of course, we've got more things coming up. Pacesetter campaign, we just passed the kickoff of that a couple of weeks ago. But the things that the public is going to see, the next one is the Day of Caring.
Our Day of Caring food packaging event is an annual event, and this is our 6th year that we've done that. This addresses food insecurity issues in our community, and it's just mind-blowing how many people don't know where their next meals are coming from. In the past, we've packaged 60,000 meals each year. Those meals all stay here in our community and are distributed by about 15 programs that help food insecure families throughout the year. Those meals are usually gone by August of the next year. So this year I sent out requests to all of our partners that distribute, and I had kind of set a goal internally that I would like to try and raise additional money this year, because last year we didn't have enough meals to fill everyone's requests. So I wanted to raise $70,000 this year, so we can, or not 70,000.
Enough for 70,000
enough
meals.
For 70,000 meals, which gives us 10,000 extra meals. So the money we raise is all through grants and donations specific to the event. We are getting very close to having enough to do 70,000 meals. But the requests were for 92,000 meals in our communities, and it was just mind-blowing. I don't think we'll be able to raise that much money this year, but my goal is if we can exceed that amount, enough to do 70,000, anything after that we will put towards additional meals. So October 1st, we'll have 200 volunteers packaging 70,000 plus meals.
Which would be more than in the past.
Yes, more. And they will all stay local. UPS, Kaplan, and Pottersville will help us deliver to 15 programs that will distribute those to families in need. And our biggest distributors, we actually have the backpack programs where they send food home over the weekend. Those products go in the Scottsbluff, Gering, Mitchell, Morrill, and Baird backpack programs all year long. The rest of the meals are distributed at the soup kitchens, the food pantries locally, and our disaster relief programs like Firefighters Ministry, Diaper Depot, those types of things. So it's really a huge need, but it's such a great event to see that many people in our community packaging that much that stays here locally.
And the production line is such that it actually goes pretty fast,
It
surprisingly.
is. It's tables of 10, and it is an assembly line type process, so everybody has a job. And it's really fun because we have civic organizations, we have businesses that send teams, We have students, we have the Vaults kids come up and help. We have retired people, and the civic organizations get kind of rowdy. They get pretty competitive on who can package the most, so it's really a lot of fun. So it's really quite something to see. And if you'd like to volunteer, it's kind of a different situation. It's a pre-register event. We always have more people, so we do a waiting list in case somebody gets closer to the date that something comes up and they can't make it. We can call up somebody off of our waiting list. So if you're interested, we'll be putting that information out very quickly. You can go to our website, unitedwayofwesternnebraska.com, or call 308-635-2522, and we can get you some information on that. But it's a lot of fun. It's not heavy duty work.
Oh, no.
It's just standing for a couple hours and visiting with some really nice people and accomplishing a great task.
Yeah, a little whistle while you work type of situation.
Right. We have cowbells going. Yeah. So it's fun.
Of course, that's not the only thing going on with the United Way of Western Nebraska. There's even more coming up during the month of October, and we'll come back on News Extra in a moment and tell you all about that. And we're back on News Extra. I'm with Steph Black with the United Way of Western Nebraska. Again, thank you very much for joining us.
You bet.
A whole lot of things, as the fall progresses, I guess, things really start to kick into gear for the United Way. One of those things coming up quickly on the heels of the Day of Caring is an Oktoberfest.
It is. This is our second annual Oktoberfest. It's just another fun event that we're trying to raise money for those 15 programs that we are actually funding and to help us with some of our community impact work. Main Street Market is one of our pacesetter businesses, and they actually presented this event last year for us. They hosted, they do their wine tastings every Friday night, and they actually have done one to benefit a couple different organizations in the community, and they reached out to us last year. So we made it really fun. We did some Oktoberfest food from their deli and from their store. They had some Oktoberfest beer and some German wines. $5 to get in the door, and that allows you to have some wine and beer tastings and food. So it's a great event, lots of fun. It'll go from 4 to 7. Friday evening, and I know there's some football games in town, but if you want to stop by and at least have a bite to eat and check out some good German food, do that, and we'll have some great raffle prizes.
Really? That'll be great.
Yeah. There's going to be some Nebraska tickets and some cash. We have somebody that donated some cash just for a raffle, and so cash is always good for everybody. So.
And that's coming up October
1st.
October 5th.
Yes.
October 5th.
October 1st is Day of Caring.
First is the Day of Caring.
Too many things to remember. October 4th.
Well, you got a lot of things happening in a relatively short period of time.
Yeah, we do.
And then, of course, other events going on with United Way as the fall progresses, and of course, anytime, even if there isn't an event going on, if people have the ability and want to reach out and make donations toward the campaign, they can certainly do so. It doesn't have to be tied to a specific event.
That's right. We'll accept donations any time of the year, and you can do that online. Again, visit our website, and there's a donate button. You can do that on credit card. You can do a one-time donation. You can do a reoccurring, like a monthly, so much out of your credit card or debit card. Yes, we're always welcoming that. And right now, we are out doing lots of campaign presentations to businesses. So a lot of our pacesetter businesses, they allow their employees to give through payroll deduction giving, which is very easy. So, yeah,
definitely.
Trying to raise all that money we can just to give back to the community. So.
And of course, the big thing coming up very shortly is the Day of Caring. Need to raise a little bit more money so we can hit that 70,000 meals mark.
Right.
And it's not inexpensive to do so. I mean, putting that all together, the ingredients and everything that goes into it, it's not inexpensive.
To do 70,000 meals, it's going to cost us about $16,000.
Yeah.
So, but that's inclusive of all the food, the packaging materials, the packing equipment they bring. They bring a person to do the on-site to make sure it's a healthy, safe event. So yeah, those meals end up costing 22 cents a meal, which is pretty decent. And they're fortified meals, so they're good for everyone, and we really try and stretch those dollars
Of
to
course.
make an impact. So.
Of course. So if you have the opportunity to, you can either try to volunteer, might end up on a waiting list for the day of Gering, or you can make a donation to help out the effort or to help out the United Way campaign that's ongoing
right.
as we speak.
That's right.
Steph, thank you very much for
Thank
joining
you.
us today on News
Thanks for all
Extra.
that you help us with.